The experience rolls on, and I'm here with the Wacky Factory kids who have just completed their first full-length motion picture. We'll see how long I'm able to maintain order. I'm also here with Eric, and Eric, you are the producer, the writer, the director. You sewed the costumes, you cleaned up after. Tell us a little bit about how all of this came about.
Actually, a few years ago, this is my son Jake, as a matter of fact. A few years ago, my son and I, we do a lot of fooling around. We do a lot of music. And I thought, boy, this would be cool if we could do a show together. And he was only about 7 years old at the time. And, it just sort of snowballed from there. We actually started using kids in the neighborhood for the first few programs. And they were talented kids. I mean, they weren't just, kids that we plucked off the street. They were kids that were in drama in high school and had performed as singers and whatever. And we started making a show. And I met Judy Langlois from WCCA TV 13, the local cable access station in Worcester. And she asked me if I wanted to do a kid show out of WCCA. And that's really where it all started.
Introduce the rest of your cast.
I'd like to do that. This is my son Jacob Glass. This is Jeremy Zengen. Sashira Martinez. This is Jordan Hawkins. And in back there is Chris LaJeunesse.
All right. Chris, what was it like being in the picture?
It was awesome. It was a great experience. It was good.
Now, what was the difference, Jordan, between being in this full-length motion picture that just had its world premiere the other day and doing some of these episodes of the TV show?
Well, it was like I was just like an extra. And in the full-length TV show, I was like one of the main characters.
So really the TV show is much better than the movie for you?
Yes.
Yes. Well, what's up with that, Eric? You couldn't write a bigger part for my friend Jordan here?
I tried to be as politically correct as I could to give everybody a shot. But some of the characters were more emphasized. There were sort of the heroes and
when you have an
their circle
ensemble
of friends
that's been built up over time, sometimes that'll happen because you have a cast obviously that has been together for a long period of time now.
Some of these guys, like I said, my son's been in it for a while, but Chris and Jeremy were actually part of the original cast. We've been doing this with these guys for almost 3 years.
Fantastic.
Sashira and Jordan came on in 2009, right? So they've been with us about a year and a half.
Oh, so that's a good long time. Tell me a little bit about the plot for the movie.
Yeah, it's funny. It started out being a situation where I was just going to write a song and do a music video of a 1950s themed, setup. And Jake was going to be the lead singer. And then I thought, boy, this would be cool. Let's turn it into a half-hour show. The Wacky Factory runs about 28 minutes. And I figured we'd do a 50s-themed 28-minute segment of the Wacky Factory, and it sort of snowballed from there.
Yeah.
I learned a lot of things, Hank, doing this project. One of the things I learned is that I'll never do a full-length movie with the situation that we had. I was writing the scripts as we were on the fly. It was really done by the seat of our pants. And we were fortunate enough that we got a lot of cooperation from Maureen Bynenda, who's the principal of South High Community School. She allowed us to film there quite a bit. We filmed at the Miss Worcester Diner. Thanks to Kim from the Miss Worcester Diner. The Five and Diner allowed us to film there. We filmed at Brookfield Town Hall. So, it really just snowballed into a much bigger project than I anticipated.
It sounds like a lot of fun. Let me ask you someone it was like working with his dad. How was that?
Kind of weird, sometimes, he gets a little mad.
Me?
Yeah, well, no. But,
it's those creative types.
Yeah. Sometimes we can't control ourselves. Just one part just sets us off for a really long time.
So you get a little wacky.
Yeah.
Now, how much of the film would you say was improv, and how much was where you went off on a tangent, and and Dad kept it in the show, and how much was you had to stick to what was written on the
It was
page?
Mostly all just script.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Tell me about the part that you played.
I played Jake Stevens. I am Jeremy's friend in this, and we get forgot the word. What is it?
Well, you get set up.
Set up. We get set up because these two boys, Spike and Poindexter, don't really like us.
Yeah,
they don't like us. So they steal a jar for a charity, and they blame it on us.
Ah, I see. All right, let's hand the mic back to Jeremy if we can here. Tell us a little bit. So you've been here from the beginning. You've been with the Wacky Factory kids from the beginning.
Yeah, I've been here for, like Eric said, about 3 years.
And tell me a little bit about what it's been like over that 3 years and now the culmination of all of this. fun but hard work as well with this new movie.
Yeah, it's been interesting. The movie brought a lot more stress and at most points aggravation. And the TV show is a little more laid back, a little less strict about what needs to be said and when. And the movie was really more, it has to be this way, and this is how it has to be.
So you should bring me behind the scenes. Take me behind the scenes. I mean, I want all the dirt.
Like, I guess most of us would be laughing in the background, just laughing at how people would just sit there and not know their lines sometimes. But it's just really funny just sitting there and watching people fail, but at the same time, all of us did really good.
This is a very kind and caring group that you have that you have nurtured here. So that part was kind of